So let's look under this bonnet yours then, Doc. You've got your tool roll in there. So this is the only official V8 Roadster, isn't it?
Came out finished and drove out of the factory. Well, it didn't drive out of the factory, but finished assembled in the factory, yes. Instead of that.
Alright, yeah.
So it's an autostat instead of an engine thermostat. Much more sensitive, it's right on the wall flow.
Yeah.
And I made that and put it on.
Oh yes, that's
They're
good.
dangerous, those
well the blades are whizzing round.
coming round. Say, we actually did a modification.
Yeah.
And never, I don't know if it was on the last cars or not.
No.
And of course there's a slight difference here in that the pipery for the oil pressure.
Yeah.
This oil pressure to the oil filter is different.
Good. Because this was one of the original O series of bodies.
Yeah, it's no
that went to
body.
America.
The wings are pushed out.
Yeah.
For the bigger exhaust system.
Right.
And of course it had a forward radiator, but we had an air control system across here.
Yeah.
That is MGB direct acting servo, but modified for the bigger brakes.
Right.
Pair of HF6s done for this installation, for this inlet manifold, which was done by Hounslow and Alec Hounslow and Barry Jackson.
Oh right, yeah.
And that's the using the same inlet manifold, but a different adapter
for the carburetors.
And those are the first carburetors to the correct tune, which were in a store supplied as samples to MG for when the V8 came. And when the factory was closing, we went in the cupboard and found them, and they were still there, so I bought them.
Hello, this is the MG Car Club in Abingdon, and this is a video preparation we're doing for you. My name is John Watson, I'm chairman of the MG Car Club MGB Register here in England, and sat with me is Don Hayter.
Hi, Don Hayter, last Chief Engineer of Abingdon, here Abingdon on Thames, as it's so proud of, and main draftsman, I suppose, on the MGB from 1959 until the factory closed in 1980.
Good. Don, well, we're here in the new John Thornley Suite in the MG Car Club offices in Abingdon, and just a few yards up the road here from where all of our MGBs were built, and the MGs right through from the factory starting in the 30s. You must be really pleased, would you have realised that 500,000 of these cars would have been so successful?
I had no idea when I started work on a proposed development, a new version of the MGA under instruction from Cineva, where we were going to go. In that the MGA production had gone up very successfully and changed its marks, but we were aiming to do something completely new as a replacement. So I had no idea where it would go for years later.
Yes, it's quite an amazing thing. Now over the last 50 years, because this year, 2012, it's the 50th anniversary of the MGB, and we here in the UK having a big event, and you guys over there having a big event in Victoria. What would have been your best memory, do you think? If you could sort of snap out something of the last 50 years, what do you think would be your best memory of linked with MGBs?
I suppose the significant bit in remembrance is that the MGA finished and we went on to something completely new, and you didn't know how that was going to go until we got to the first 100,000 MGB, and we realised we had passed the market of the previous car, the MGA.
Yeah.
Later, of course, we passed that even more. We had a celebration of 250,000 MGBs, and this generated visits and interest from Longbridge and our directors, who we normally never saw, but they realised that Abingdon were being quite successful, and we had pictures taken, particularly with Senator and people to celebrate this point.
That's the picture we all see in all the books. So in just 3 weeks' time, we have a big celebration in Blenheim Palace, just 15 miles up the road here from Abingdon. And you must be really proud that so far we've got 2,000 MGs coming on the day. You must be really proud that all these people are coming out in your car to celebrate this fantastic product.
Having visited Australia, Africa and Australia lately, mostly, and then the Americans, to see all the MGBs on these markets in such wonderful condition. I mean, they're better than they left the factory in a lot of cases, slightly modified, but it's amazing to see fieldfuls of MGs.
Yes.
And my last memory was MG Live this year, seeing a complete circuit of MGBs going around, absolutely wonderful.
Yes, that was a really fantastic race. We've known each other now, Don, for quite a few years, and I'm really pleased that your wife Mary has pushed you into producing this book. Hopefully it's going to be ready for Blenheim, and you must be really pleased that it's you've at last got all your thoughts into paper.
Well, it's meant my digging out pictures and records from my files, but it is nice because I've done it really as a history record, but also to thank all the people who helped me over the years, the employees of the factory. I still see some of them around the town, and it's very nice. Hopefully they'll recognise what went on in the factory when I've written it in the book.
Yes, yes, yes. Good, okay, well I think it's time for us guys to close down now and wish you all in Victoria a fantastic year with MGBs and future. And sorry Don, yes?
There's one thing that I should say, as we're talking to Australia, that Australia was the only place in the world where MGs were produced as well as at Abingdon. You have a production line in Australia, and you've got cars running around, not built in England, built in Australia, but exactly the same pattern. It's wonderful to see them. And when I went out there, I was really tickled to see that. That's really something else.
Excellent. Good. We have to say goodbye. So have a great day, and good talking to you all.